Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the main event, the game that you have been waiting for. This is Gold Coast Force versus Bulimba Bears in the Men's Superliga Grand Final. And what a game it is going to be. As you can see on your screen now, the lineups for the two teams. Bulimba, we've got Thiago Norman, Ian Slide, Andre Pereira, Fabio Barbosa, Luis Goncalves, Jamie Dimitrov, Alessandro Ija, Marcus Marias, Paulo Ferreira, Juan Mi, and Vinicius Menezes. For Gold Coast Force, we've got Reza BehBahahani, Brandon Hoskins, Scott Fenn, Rhys Buick, Dallas Dack, Thirone Correia, Jese Rama Priego, Gianluca Murray, James Egeta, and Ricardo da Silva. What a lineup. Your referees here, we have got Mackenzie James, Brad Drummond, Luke Donovan, and Matthew Colley as well. But more importantly, the boss is back. The man is here, Felipe Amram. G'day, Felipe.
Oh, I'm glad to be back to you with you, Charlie. We had to use the Super Futsal jet all the way from Brazil, 15 hours straight to make sure we made it. Like, I didn't want to miss throughout connections, so
unbelievable.
We had to use a private jet to get here.
I love it, and here we go. What a game this is going to be, Felipe. What are you expecting?
Oh, looks like both teams are full force straight away. I think that's the final everyone's going to hope for. I mean, first 3 seconds, really contrast way of playing. I mean, Gold Coast, very organized. Probably the best team in terms of like movements and play as a team against Bulimba. I mean, the team, they're like probably the best individuals.
Definitely.
So really contrast style of playing. And
Gold Coast over the top. Thiago getting rid of it.
Just look at the crowd, Charlie. Like we ran out of chairs and
people are standing on top of each other here, Felipe.
So unbelievable. I mean, he's got all the ingredients to be the best final ever.
Exactly. Here we go. The Thirone volley and blocked from Andre Pereira, the Roach. The starting lineups here for both teams. Gold Coast have gone with James Egeta with the ball here. As he gets rid of it there, Thirone Correia cleans it up. Jese Rama Priego, Rhys Buick, and Reza BehBahahani in goal. A very, very strong side. Their strongest side, as you've said, Felipe. Here's Gold Coast trying to get out of the back. Bulimba hustling hard. There's a goal. That's 1-0. Bulimba, all three players going to one player there. And Andre Pereira finds the back of the net. And there we go. CR7 celebration. Unbelievable. 1-0.
I think, Charlie, that's the only reason they brought Iji back from Adelaide. You know, like there's a couple of things interesting about the game. This is Jese's last game for Gold Coast Force, so he had to delay his departure from Australia to make sure he made the grand final. And Bulimba brought back Ale Iji just for this game. So you can see there, like they've been training the the goal scoring celebrations. The last couple of days, so
that's it.
Again, just like something else to to add up to this amazing game, and I'm really glad that goals happened so early because, you know, sometimes the teams take a little bit easy, waiting to see what's happening. But since a goal happen, I think the pace is going to increase. Going back to the goal, great pressure from Bulimba. There, I mean, they just like a pack of hyenas, biting ankles and. That's what you're going to do. Like if you press high, you take the chances, you score goals early.
That's it. It's desperation. Desperation from the start there for Bulimba. I didn't even get to go through their starting lineup. We've got Fabio Barbosa, Luis Goncalves, Andre Pereira, Jamie Dimitrov, and Thiago Norman in goal there. But here's Rhys Buick from Gold Coast with the ball.
Rhys.
Good hustle there from Jamie.
Rhys will be the youngest player on the court by far, eh?
Yeah, he's bringing the average age down for these boys. Luis Goncalves up the top here. In the semi-final, Felipe, he was dubbed the most dangerous player on the court. Just because of how strong he is and how quick he is, especially up there in target. I'm expecting to see a lot from him.
He's been, I think he picked really, really well this season. He picked the right time to pick in the season because the last 4 or 5 weeks has been amazing for Bulimba. Definitely before I went away, and I think he just kept going.
Here's Andre with the ball now. And Luis just a target there, giving away a free kick.
Everything's looking sharp. The referees as well got the the earpieces as well.
They're looking good. They're talking to each other here. They want to make sure that they're on point for this game, just as the players do. All games so far today, Felipe, have been really good from the teams and the referees.
Yeah, what happened to the women's, Charlie?
Hey, Sunnybank today, big win for them.
I thought it was going to be like a runaway, like Chineo looked really easy, to be honest. Like, and then like all of a sudden, like Sunnybank just turned up and still rolling, like unbelievable.
You know, they absolutely punished every mistake that we made, and that's what you've got to do, especially in games like this.
I was really surprised, to be honest. Really surprised the way
they showed a lot of heart, and you know what? They deserved the win today. They played phenomenal, so I'm happy of anyone for the win to go to them.
Well done, Chishan. Doree put a team together. First season winning.
Super Sean.
Honestly, I don't think as many times it happened. First time a team winning the season. Well done to Sean.
There's a reason we call her Super Sean there, Felipe. She puts a lot of effort into these leagues and into the sport. Chirone on his left.
It's coming back to the 5-minute mark, Charlie. Let's see, like when a player looks like they're going to start using the bench. Dack is about to come on. So after the 5-minute mark, you see the team starting to look for the benches.
That's it. Andre does very well there at the back. Fabio back to Andre. Trying to get out of pressure here. Gold Coast stepping high and doing well. And with that, Rhys Buick's having a break for Gold Coast Force. Dack with the rocket left foot. He's going for golden boot this season. He's going to be very dangerous in this game. Here's Luis. Luis still with the ball. Here's Jamie. Back to Andre.
Bulimba's got a combination of like pace and skill on the court. I mean, with Andre, Fabio like trying to like a little bit more subtle, keep control of the ball, but then they got the pace with Jamie and Luis. I mean, really dangerous combination there. Like
a lot of contrast in this team. Here's Luis now with the ball. Looks like Vinny target for target swap here. Luis having a break.
Yeah, look like they're gonna go 3-1, Charlie. Normally that happens. I mean, like look, Vinny straight away goes into targets.
Oh, nearly great play from Vinny's first touch there.
Yeah, every time Vinny comes into the court, Bulimba changes a little bit to more like a 3-1 with Vinny up the top, and they're trying to run off like layoffs.
Oh, Fabio, great save there from Reza. Fabio steps up on his left. He goes again. Here's Dallas now. Running down the line. Great tackle there from Andre.
I think Dallas got a little bit unlucky like there. Looked like the ball is still a little bit inside, Charlie.
Whole ball, as they say, boss. And with that, Andre Pereira having a break early. LA on. Here he is now. 3v2 here for Gold Coast. Jese.
How good is that? Like, they brought a player in flew in.
Oh, Jese Rama Priego. In his last game, he cuts down the line. He hits it with his left. And he finds back right. Unbelievable goal.
I was about to say, like, that's the fight there. Ali versus Jese. And sure away, Jese shows like he's in for the battle.
There we go.
Unbelievable 1v1. And scored the left foot, which is not easy. Great finish by Jese.
This is a grand final here, Felipe. And LA there. Down the line as well. Good save there from Reza. It's Fabio. Fabio down the line again. Can't quite bring it back to Vinny. It'll be a Gold Coast ball. It's Chirone. James. Back to Chirone. Back to James.
Looks like Bulimba changed more players than enforced so far, isn't he?
They've made a couple
I
substitutions.
think they only changed Dallas for Rhys.
That's it. Bulimba trying to keep fresh today. Jamie, great control with his back there. Here he is now.
I think Thirone read James Egeta around there. He checked back to receive the ball, and he went for the low ball.
Vinny with the ball. Back to Fabio. Vinny and Jamie, just not enough communication there between the boys. Scotty Fenn on now for Gold Coast Force.
Jamie's getting away with the target there. I mean, he's the fastest player. He's going to be the runner, not the one receiving the ball from the back.
Great tackle there. Vinny in front of goal. Unlucky there from Vinny. Gold Coast off now. Here's Scotty down the line.
A little bit experienced, Charlie. Scott is probably one of the most experienced players we have in Queensland. So
definitely.
He's really dangerous scoring goals. He loves scoring goals, volleys. If you give him half an inch, he's gonna find like the back of the net as well. So a lot of firepower on the Gold Coast Force at the moment, Charlie. A lot of firepower there.
That's it. Dallas cutting through the middle on his left. Great save from Thiago. Felipe, Scotty Fenn, he's got to be like a fine wine. He's like the Sarah Amarims of the world. They get better with age.
Yeah, especially after coming back for like a knee reconstruction. It's really hard. It's not to see it on me because it's so much young kids can learn from players like Scotty.
Definitely. Not enough options there. Straight out for Gold Coast. It'll be a Bulimba kick in. This crowd is massive, Felipe. The atmosphere in here is unreal.
Well, that means we need like a grandstand for next time, Charlie. Do you know what I mean?
Here's Vinny. Oh, too much on it there. Back to Paulo, who's just come on. Great tackle from LA.
Gold Coast Force gonna finish the action, Charlie. Do you know what I mean? Like they won the ball 3v1. They must finish that with a shot. I mean, they must like hurt Bulimba on those type of situations because Bulimba will hurt them if they get a chance.
Definitely. Here's LA now with the ball. Dallas wins it. He's ahead. Just too much on it. Tried to chip Thiago there. Thiago came out quickly. Put enough pressure on.
I think the pressure from Thiago put off Dallas a little bit off. So
here's Vinny. Paulo. Fabio. Oh, through the legs of Scotty Fenn off the post.
That's a goalkeeper's nightmare, Charlie. Like when the ball goes under like the legs of the defender, it's just too late for the goalkeeper to do anything.
Absolutely.
Even though it wasn't a strong shot, if it was on the target, it'd probably be a goal.
Over the top is Scotty Fenn. Here we go, Fabio with the ball. Finds LA. Down the line to Vinny. He's going to turn, brings it back beautifully.
Oh.
Pure class there from Vinny to return that ball to LA. Gold Coast with the ball. Here's Jese. Thirone. Back to Jese.
That target play is so dangerous because I mean everyone just went for the targets and then he just lay off and with one move, one touch of the ball, like he took two or three defenders away. Lucky Thirone was able to cover because he was the last player and he was able to cover for the defense.
I sense a Gold Coast set play coming up here. Jese cuts to his left. He's keeping the ball. Pressured high there from Paulo. Paulo looking good in the women's Bulimba shorts today.
I thought the shot looked a little bit short.
I think they show off his legs nicely. Got a good set of pins on him, Paulo.
He's got a women's shirt as well.
Yeah, looks like it. It's a junior shirt.
He just got that from the under 12s boys. Looks.
Alice. Oh, Jese! Dallas slices all over the place. Thiago does well there.
Bulimba looks like a little bit tired at the moment, Charlie. Looks like they're coming for a couple of subs. Andre. A bit silly from Dallas there, you know what I mean? Vinny wasn't going anywhere, facing away from goals. It's okay, they got like enough like spare fouls at the moment, so.
That's it. Andre back on now. There's a high foot called there on LA. He was going for the bicycle. You've got to have a little bit of leniency there for a bicycle.
It's okay, like the case LA versus Thirone, both Brazilians, they speak the same language.
Good to see Reza here. He's also a good court cleaner.
He loves doing that. He wants to get paid for it, Charlie. he asked for a raise, actually. I'm like, raise for what, do you know?
Jese with the ball here for Gold Coast, taking the free kick. Dallas plays Thirone. Here's Andre. 6.5 minutes to go.
Looks like Gold Coast is like half pressed at the moment, so trying to play the counter now.
That's it.
So he's doing the Bulimba holding and then trying to break in counter. I think they need a Egeta for it.
Need that pace, that injection of pace. Here's LA. Gold Coast looking more structured of the two. Andre, back to Luis. Tries to find Andre again.
Both teams at the moment, Charlie, just need the final ball. I mean, it seems a little bit, they still a little bit like unsettled being a grand final. Just the final ball, like in shooting or like putting through for the seasons.
Oh, Jese, what a run and what a ball. I swear, Thirone and Jese, they telepathically talk to each other. It's one look. They know what's going on.
The most dangerous combination I think we ever seen in Super Futsal, Charlie. Do you know what I mean? They just like look like the twins. Do you know what I mean? They just like they just know like where each other are all the times. So.
Oh, Dallas across goal. Thirone nearly there. Gold Coast, they can feel a goal coming. And with that, LA off for Bulimba. Jamie on. We've got Thirone and Scotty having a break. James Egeta and Rhys Buick. They're the two that you want for the counter attack here. Jamie goes down the line. Needs somebody with him.
Yeah, at the
Plays
moment, the
James.
Bulimba runners aren't get there fast enough.
Fabio.
It was a good ball for Jamie, do you know what I mean? But he had to wait like 3-4 seconds for the runners. So.
Oh, Fabio across goal there, off Luis's hip.
Luis acts as a defender there. Like I was heard like Thiago calling like 5 posts.
Oh, Dallas, a bit of razzle dazzle. Unbelievable from Dallas there.
Great skill there, Charlie. Great skill. All we needed, the only thing missing was the goal.
Here's Andre. Here's Rhys. Back to Jese. Jese goes long. Dallas keeps it in. Bulimba trying to clean it up in the middle. Here's Andre with the ball now. He keeps it back to Jamie. Fabio. Luis up the top. He needs some help. Jamie's with him. Jese. Hassled well there from Andre. The roach.
Great steal, Charlie. He actually snatched the ball off like Jese, and Jesse's probably like one of the hardest players for you to steal the ball from. So
Andre's got to be one of the most annoying defenders in the league. That's why we call him the roach. He's the cockroach. You just want to swat him out of the way.
No matter what, if Earth it's like squash, Andre still be there like trying to steal a ball.
The roach will never die. James Egeta had a great opportunity down the line there. Quick feet. Rhys Buick! Unbelievable! James Egeta picked him out. Picture perfect.
I was about to say, Charlie, both teams looked like they were like happy with a 1-0 for halftime. You could see both teams like trying to take like settle a little bit. Little bit of silly goal to consider is like the ball through the middle from the corner. Do you mean like they gotta have the bodies there, Charlie. They gotta block those passes.
Definitely. Just under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Ball across, Jese intercepts it. Down to James, he's looking for someone, back to Jese, across goal. That was a close one. Gold Coast looking good.
Always started with like Jese like reading the Bulimba movements. I mean, intercepts.
Luis strong against Rhys there. He keeps the ball. Back to Jamie. Finds Andre, who's being hugged from behind. Andre again with the ball. Free kick called this time.
I think only be lucky there. Looked like Thirone stopped the ball. Either way, the referee gave. So let's see what Bulimba can bring us. Really good opportunity. Look like they're going for the block, for the shot. Look like Andre's going to block the Egeta for the shot for Jamie.
Andre puts it over. 30 seconds to go.
Reza, using all his experience, like
I love it.
milking as much time as you can.
He went all the way to collect that ball there. He's Thirone. Rhys through the middle. Rhys still lays it off to James.
One of the best things about the Gold Coast Force is like they just can come out of nothing. I mean, they can like create a goal scoring opportunity. And I think it'll be enough.
And with that, half-time 2-1 here to Gold Coast Force over Bulimba Bears. What an exciting first half, Felipe. It's going to be a cracker of a second.
Look, own risk like to pick like a winner here, Charlie. I mean, like Gold Coast. It's one of those funny games when the team is performing well, like concedes a goal. Like Gold Coast started the game better and then they conceded a goal, and then Bulimba was on top and he conceded 2 goals. So it's going to come down to the wire.
It is going to come down to the wire. What a first half. You do not want to miss the second half. We'll be back shortly.
I can't stay. can't stay.
And here we are as we kick off now. Gold Coast with the ball back into this grand final. It is currently 2-1 to Gold Coast Sports over Bulimba Bears, and this is going to be an absolute cracker of a second half. The first half went by far too quickly. Here's James Egeta with the ball. LA getting rid of it. Fabio intercepts. Gets rid of it. Long ball, LA gets rid of it. Over the top, Jese. Good block there from Andre. He's absolutely everywhere in defense at the moment. They're looking for Thirone. Here he is. Ooh, Jese trying to come in for the header. Here's Andre. Fabio plays it down the line. Vinny's got it now. He's looking for someone. Not enough support there. Felipe, welcome back.
Yeah, I was just actually talking to the benches, Charlie, find out like a little bit of like intel. Interesting, like both benches. Oh, look.
What a save from Thiago Norman there. Dallas Dack on target.
That's second one today, Charlie. Second.
Unreal.
Thiago's like, bro, he's a game tonight to the game. Yeah, I was talking to the benches, find out a little bit more, and both benches mentioned like something about defense, Charlie. So Force is gonna look into. They're trying to press high, but there's always a free player, so they're gonna make sure everyone is like doing the job.
Definitely.
And Bulimba says exactly the same. Like to me, like when we press, make sure everyone's pressing. So they thinking like there's a little bit like miscommunication as well. So that's what's happening. So really interesting to me. Like the two clubs mentioned something really similar.
Well, here we are now. Andre with the ball for Bulimba, cleaning it up a little bit. It's a little bit scrappy here as we've started the second half. LA tries to go down the line. Jese staying strong.
Look at how high Bulimba is pressing to me. I think
Trying to pinch that ball back. Thiago. Oh no, Thiago, he makes up for it. Oh my lord.
what's he thinking?
And a foul there.
Be careful, Dallas.
Dallas on Andre. And the Gold Coast bench. Not happy about it.
I think the force got a case there, Charlie. There's definitely like a ball there as well, Doree.
Andre, one of the sweatiest players in the league. He's left half of his body fluid on the court here as well. Dallas Dack getting a talking to. Fabio takes a deflection there. Gold Coast complaining about the time stopping, but the court did have to be mopped. Here's Andre. Back to Fabio, down the line to LA.
You gotta be careful, Charlie. I mean, concentrating playing the game. I mean, help the boys in the court. Let the referee do the jobs.
Here's Andre. LA trying to work hard there at target. Here's James with the ball. 4 minutes gone already in the second half. Dallas in front of goal, and he finds the back of the net. Dallas Dack. He's never going to miss from there, Felipe, never.
Oh, look, he got a lucky bounce. I mean, he was in the right spot. You know what I mean? He's a great finisher. So, as you said, I mean, like, very unlikely he missing. So, no chance for Thiago. I mean, like, he actually put it like top corner, but also like Thiago was near post. Like, no chance for Thiago there. So great goal by Gold Coast.
That's it. They're in the right place at the right time, and that's what it comes down to. Sometimes here's Jamie now for Bulimba down the line. Gold Coast are off. James Egeta quick there. The Roach steps in. Great tackle. It's 3-1 now to Gold Coast. Force over Bulimba.
Plenty of time, Charlie, but next goal, crucial. You know what I mean? Bulimba really needs the next goal.
Luis Goncalves coming on now for Vinny. Bulimba trying to inject a bit of pace here. Andre's a target. He's got nobody with him. Fabio now. Plays Luis. Better from Bulimba.
Bulimba did well there, Charlie. It's really hard to break Gold Coast for defense, especially when they defend the last third that tight. So they managed to find a shot, but they got to make sure they hit the target. For me.
Andre having a break now for Bulimba. Paulo's back on.
It's got to be like a really good shot to be able to beat Reza. So they got to make sure they hit the target.
Good tackle there from Luis.
Luis got to be lucky there, Charlie. I think Egeta had a case there for a free kick.
Jamie cuts across. Dallas is in the right spot. He's off now. Here's Jese. Fabio with the ball. Fabio versus Jese. Takes on James. Oh, cuts it across goal there. Did it get a touch? It
How
did.
much? Just like Fabio, just like he's got like acres of space in time, isn't he? Like, even though he's under pressure by two players, just finds space. It's unbelievable.
Good effort there from Paulo. Reza knew where he had to be though. Goes long. Paulo intercepts.
As I just mentioned before, Charlie, you need a really good shot to be able to beat Reza from the distance, and that's why the Gold Coast defense is so good, because they know they can let it shoot from outside.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Thirone, bit of skill there. Jamie does well for Bulimba. It's now 3v2. Jamie, great save from Reza. Be a Bulimba kick in.
Great play.
Here's Jamie. Going long to Dallas. He keeps it in. Thiago plays Fabio. Here's Luis. Back to Fabio. Gold Coast nice and compact.
Gold Coast needs to keep the ball a little bit, Charlie. I mean, like, they're under pressure now. Bulimba stepping up a little bit. They know they need a goal. It's still like 12 minutes to go, but they know they need this goal as early as possible. So Gold Coast needs to try to settle down, keep the ball, frustrate Bulimba. It's easy to say, like really hard to get done, Charlie, really.
Great tackle and great work from Rhys Buick there. He was strong against Luis. Not an easy man to be up against as Dallas Dack takes a break now. Scotty Fenn back on. So much depth in this Gold Coast squad, Felipe.
Yeah, the level just as a drop, isn't he?
Rhys is off now. He's got Scotty with him. Plays him. Thiago, great save. Scotty keeps the ball.
Rhys got to make that run far post. He ran like first near post and he missed a chance there.
Fabio back to Jamie. He gets it back again. Jamie. Great ball, great vision there from Jamie and Fabio trying to create something out of the back. And Thirone's having a break for Gold Coast. James is on. James just too quick for the defenders. He's drawing fouls all day.
Again, I think unlucky. Like, I think James had a case for a foul there again. Ten minutes to go, Charlie. Bulimba is going to come up with something here. Time is running out.
Gold Coast still with the ball. Here's Scotty. Bulimba off, not quite.
Are you going to see Thiago start coming up soon as a fifth player?
I'm not sure who they're going to put as their fifth at the moment, though, here, Felipe.
Normally they just push up Thiago, don't they? That's normally the case.
Yeah. They're definitely creating something here at the moment, Bulimba. I think it's going to be another minute or two before they make that decision. No team has called a timeout yet. Jamie. Yeah, there we go. Just as we said that there, Felipe, they're creating something. Reza gives the ball back. Bulimba take it back to halfway. That'll be 3-2. Jamie did very well to hold that ball there. He could have played it straight away.
I think the Gold Coast force just gave too much time and space. I mean, you got to shut the player down. He was inside the D. And if you give time and space to like a good player like Jamie, he'll find someone free. So good goal by Bulimba, but the Gold Coast force like defense was a little bit too loose.
Here's Luis again. He turns off Jamie. Great save there from Reza. Reza had to make that save.
Yeah, I think both keepers, Charlie, they make some unbelievable saves so far. 3 or 4 for each.
Here's Ale over the top. He traps it. Step over. Rhys is strong. Does all he has to there in defense. Dack back on. James having a break. Tackle there from Andre against Scotty. He plays Jamie.
You see Bulimba players like trying to rush here.
Patience.
It's one goal, like 8 minutes to go, Charlie. So if they rush too much, there's like a really big chance of making mistakes as well. So they got to be careful.
You need the ball to score goals, I hear, Felipe.
Yeah, but sometimes like
Got to keep it.
the rush to me is just like you make like a silly mistake, and it's all it takes for Gold Coast to score another goal. So
That's it.
Bulimba's
Dallas
pushing
goes
really hard.
long. Oh, Thiago had to be ready for that. He does very well.
I actually
Here's
thought
LA.
like Andre had the ball.
He's not quite tall enough, Felipe.
I thought he had it though. I think like he missed like a misjudge. I think he jumped too late.
Jese having a break, I think, for the first time in this game. Thirone back on here for Gold Coast. 7.5 minutes to go. Score is 3-2 to Gold Coast Force over Bulimba Bears.
Doesn't look like Bulimba's making any change.
Luis stepping up. Andre comes in. It's a free-for-all at the moment. Jamie with the ball.
Both teams won and Charlie. Both teams going like those 50-50s that becomes like 100-100. I mean like top-notch futsal.
That's it.
Super futsal.
Andre goes through the middle, but it's not where Jamie's running. He's got to get back now. Here's Thirone. Rhys. Dallas cuts through the middle. He does well. LA wins the ball back. 3v2. Rhys gets rid of it.
That's a great tackle there. That's great tackle.
And that's a timeout here. I think Bulimba have called that one. Is this what they need now? Are they going to go fifth, or you think they're going to hold on to it, Felipe?
I think this is more like about like just catching a breather, regrouping. Yeah, 5 minutes to go or 6 minutes to go. I think it's about time. I mean, like, but Force is probably the hardest team to play to do the power play because
Definitely.
the most like structured
So
defense.
disciplined.
Most structured defense in the league, so they know how to stop those things, and they only know how to stop it, but they also have guys like Jese, Thirone, Dallas. That as soon as they recover the ball, they're really good finishing. So they'll punish Bulimba if they make a mistake.
Both teams looking very sharp at the moment. Tensions are definitely running high as well. The referees again here for this game. We've got Brad Drummond and Luke Donovan on the court. We've got Mackenzie James and Matthew Colley back here as well, facilitating the benches and the TK role. Gold Coast Force here. We've got Scotty Fenn, Dallas Dack, Thirone Correia, Rhys Buick and Reza BehBahahani on the court. For Bulimba, we've got Marcus Marias, who's come on for the first time, Jamie Dimitrov, Andre Pereira and Fabio Barbosa with Thiago Norman in goal. Bit of a wasted kick in there for Bulimba. Gold Coast with the ball.
Marcos, come on, Charlie. Marcos, first time for the game, isn't he?
First time for this game. A very, very passionate player. Let's see what he can bring here to the court. Here's Scotty. Takes it down the line beautifully. Tries to cut it back. Thirone going for it, but Andre's in the right position. Dallas. Fabio keeps it. Oh, Marcus hits the ground hard here. A big slap there when he hit the court. Don't think he's hit his head. I think he's just a tall guy who's hit the ground. Marcus will have a quick sub. He's not happy about it, but he's going to have a quick sub. Vinny comes on. Scotty Fenn playing the ball back there. Here's Andre. Just slice that ball down the line there.
Some tired legs, Charlie, last 5 minutes. plus stoppage, so there should be like about 7-8 minutes.
5.5 to go. 3-2 to Gold Coast Force over Bulimba Bears. Oh, Vinny plays it off nicely. There's a foul there on Thirone. Hopefully Thirone's okay. He's hopping up quickly. He'll be all right. We will mop the court here. How good to see the juniors here supporting as well. Felipe, Gold Coast Force walked out with their boys.
Amazing. I mean,
walked out with theirs. To see this level for the men's competition, these juniors aspiring to play this level one day.
Yeah, look, the juniors can take a lot of some of the players here, Charlie. There's a lot of experience here and a lot of different styles. I mean, go some are international, Brazilians, I mean, Spanish, I mean, Iranis, I mean, and then they're the best players in Queensland as well. So these kids are really, really lucky. I mean, and that's the kids I'm looking for. I mean, 10 years time. I mean,
definitely
growing up watching these big guys at the moment.
What a play from Gold Coast Force! Oh my Lord, Felipe! I saw Jese have a chat to Thirone and told him to go and coordinate with Dallas. It worked perfectly for them. Vinny rolls off. Here's Dallas now with the ball. Cuts it across nicely, Jese. Nearly paid off for Gold Coast there. Here's Thiago. Plays Fabio. Just too much there for Vinny.
So far, Bulimba hasn't pushed the fifth play yet, Charlie. I think Force has been pressing really high, so he's not giving a chance to Bulimba to do the power play.
Here's Thirone. Brings it down beautifully. Takes on Jamie. Keeps the ball.
That battle's happening the whole day, isn't it? Jamie versus Thirone.
It's been an entertaining battle to watch. Here's James now. Vinny with the ball.
Look how quickly the Gold Coast Force defense just transition to defense.
They just want that ball back. They're working so hard here. Fabio finds Vinny. Andre comes in to help. James is quicker. Be a Bulimba kick in. Luis Goncalves back on now for Vinny. Luis gets it back.
He gets there, but there's no option.
There's no option, but he creates one.
That was 4v1, I mean, 4v1. I mean, how much can you actually do?
Fabio with the ball. Fabio slowing the play down here. Andre. Fabio again. Finds Luis. Luis somehow keeps the ball there for Bulimba. Andre's tired legs. Lets the ball through.
They're asking for him to sub.
2 minutes 40 to go here.
Gold Coast love those over the head balls for me. But they always seem to get behind those players. They also have someone who can finish those balls. So they're actually dangerous. They're not just doing for the sake of doing. They actually here you go. Especially Thirone.
Gets it back to Dallas. Tries to bring it down. Thiago finds Andre. It's intercepted. 3v2 here. Here's James. Thirone wants it. Beautiful there by Jamie. And Jese getting rid of the ball. 2 minutes to go here. 2 minutes of stop clock. And Andre has a break. LA back on here for Bulimba. Still 3-2 to Gold Coast.
No fifth player, Charlie. Very surprised. There's a good chance there for Bulimba.
LA plays it off. Jamie. Great defense there from Jese. Gets himself low.
Charlie, that ball was going bottom corner. I mean, the blocking shots like that, it's so important.
There's no one back post there. Luis gets the ball across. Thiago keeping the ball in here. Jamie having a break. Paulo's on now for Bulimba. Here's Ale. Finds Luis. Paulo through the middle. Fabio. Finds Paulo down the line. He cuts it back. Great opportunity there. Ale just a little bit late to the party.
Oh, actually, I think like he should have like stayed on his feet, Charlie, because I think he didn't need to slide there.
Here's Jese, the man of the hour.
But some tired legs there, Charlie.
Jese with the ball here. Plays James. Free kick there. 47 seconds to go. What can... I want to see his set play here, Felipe. I want to see his set play. We've seen the Bulimba tick-attacker from this exact position. Luis. Paulo. Thirone takes that one to the face. Puts his body on the line.
This is what it means, putting your body on the line,
Yeah.
Charlie. Again, blocking those shots, protecting goalkeeper. It's so important, Charlie. Because that ball, I think, had like hadn't addressed that. I mean, it would have been like better than that. They're pushing Thiago up.
The last 40 seconds. Is it 40 seconds only to go here? Is it a little bit too late?
They're probably gonna get at least one or two shots out of this.
Here's Luis. Fabio. Thiago now. Paulo didn't get rid of it quick enough.
Thiago actually moving in a really good area.
Got to be a better distribution there from Thiago. James with the ball. And he's fouled. .30 seconds to go. Emotions running high. Gold Coast in a very, very dangerous position here. Can they finish this game? Felipe, 30 seconds to go before we start this game. Man of the match. It's been tight today. Who's
really
taking
tight.
it
I think
for
probably
you?
the hardest one I haven't chose, but I think we can't get past Jese. You know what I mean? Like
He has been phenomenal.
Score a goal, but also create a lot, control the tempo. I mean, like made the Gold Coast team tick. I think Bulimba's gonna get another chance here, Charlie. 24.
Well, here they go with the ball.
Seconds.
Just touching on that, Felipe has been so influential, especially in this game, but all season for them as well. Here they are, Bulimba, Ale off the crossbar. My Lord, how much more unlucky have you got to be there in front of goal? 15 seconds to go here for Bulimba. They're pushing up. Everyone's going. Here's Ale. Andre stopped here from Jese. Thirone. 6 seconds to go here.
3 shots, Charlie. 3 shots blocked that was going in.
Unbelievable.
Well, to the Gold Coast defense and Bruno, the mean by like setting up defense so strong, protecting the
Unbelievable.
amazing goalkeeper that they have. So
Bruno, looks like Bruno's going to take the kick in. Five seconds to go. Dallas keeping the ball at the back there. He's going to see it out here for Gold Coast. That's the grand final winners. Gold Coast Force, Jese's last game, 3-2 champions. What a game, Felipe.
yeah, best game. You know what I mean, probably the best game of the season, Charlie. Everything happened. You know what I mean, like those chances all the way down to the wire. So really happy to see. You know what I mean, what an unbelievable season. This season just top it off. You know what I mean, like how much futsal has grown in Queensland. You know what I mean, like, and I just can't wait to the next season, to be honest with me.
That's it. We're always going to the next level, boss. This is it. This is the best futsal in Queensland. Could be the best futsal in Australia. I'm going to put it out there. Gold Coast Sports, they have dubbed themselves the best team in Queensland. Here they are, taking the win today. Unbelievable. 3-2, a well-deserved win. All the coaching staff are here. All the juniors are here. All the spectators are here. And we're so glad you could join us here as well. We're not going to leave you hanging. We are going to talk to our man of the match, so stay with us for a second. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is a grand final. Unbelievable. I'm sure the celebrations are going to kick on for you. Jese, first of all, I want to start by thanking you for being here, everything you've given this league, and you left it all out here on the court today with these boys. How do you feel?
I don't want to start crying, so I go too much here, so yeah.
Well, look, I think the emotion says it all. George, you've been here all season. How do you feel? How do you feel as a send-off there for Jese?
It's the best thing we could have done, honest. Big part of our club. As Bruno said before the game, the best captain we've had at the club. So he's done so much for us and us boys, so it was important to send him away with a win.
Well, send him away with a win. Send him away with a massive win. 3-2, very close, right down to the end. Bulimba had opportunities at the end. You had opportunities at the end. And Bruno, I want to hear as well, how important is this for you? You've sort of let George take over a little bit this season, but you have such an important presence here with the boys, and it showed today. How do you feel?
Yeah, I say the last game, not only because it's the final, but also because it's our captain last game. So I had to be here to see how it goes, but I have to say this season is all on George. Yeah, we're doing the training sessions together, but in the games he's always here. So yeah, he has a huge part of that, and that's good.
Well, he's learned from the best. Congratulations. You built a great club and a great team. George, well done, mate. Put in a lot of work. Jese, well done. Fantastic season and a fantastic game. Gold Coast Force, watch out, guys. They're going to be the force to be reckoned with next season. Absolutely massive. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.